But it also says in this Slytherin book, oh, maybe that dastardly snake has probably changed it.
Maybe it is. It could be enchanted. Why? Because do you think it did it? Why did it end? Why did it get taken off? Because it sort of feels like you'd pissed too many people off. Is that the right reason it got taken off?
The reason that we did it didn't get taken off. I said I didn't want to do it anymore.
Right.
And part of it was...
That's what I said about Fist of Fun.
Yeah, no, but I'm being honest. But the thing is, it was... People started... This attitude on the production team began to get a bit, oh, we know how we can do this. It used to be that when we sort of like... When I was going to do something, I'd go to bed the night before, I'd be so nervous, I'd hardly sleep. And then it got kind of like, I got used to sort of doing nutty things, do you know what I mean? Just sort of walking into people's, politicians' homes with, whatever. And it got to the point where I was doing some filming and they said, we've got a decommissioned missile on a little frame that you can wheel along, and it's got to be delivered to your house. And can we leave it in your front garden? And I said, yeah, all right. So they delivered this decommissioned missile in the front, and it got so kind of like, that was the world that I lived in, that my son woke up and just went, there's a missile in the garden. and it became very normal and natural. And I'd start to wake up and having had a good night's sleep rather than worrying about what was going to happen. Yeah. And it became everyone went, oh, we know how we do this. And so the surprise of it and the thrill of it was sort of lost. And then I had a meeting with someone at Channel 4, and I've said this before, but basically, whenever you go for meetings with television people, you should always take a friend or a trade union rep and regard it as a kind of some kind of disciplinary hearing. Do you know what I mean? And so I went in there, and this person from Channel 4 said, we've got this great idea. What we want to do, Mark, is we want you to make a programme. And then she said the name of the programme. And the person who was in the room with me said, don't say anything else, because he'll go and talk about it. And she went, no, it's a great idea. And I got up and walked out and said, no, I'm not doing that. And walked away. And that was the end of it. The programme they asked me to make was Celebrity Guantanamo Bay. And at that point, you just have to go, oh, hang on a minute, I used to have dignity.
Isn't that just Big Brother anyway?
But it was. They seriously wanted me to do this thing, and it was kind of like, no, let's not do that.
And then, so, I mean, you're doing this on your own anyway. I mean, that's the
interesting
autonomy
thing.
of the way that Apple thing worked. That was world news again,
It was quite weird world news, because I did an interview with the BBC in Boston, and the bloke there that was just going, so how effective do you think your action was? I mean, do you think it's had much outreach? It's like, well, mate, you're in Boston. So.